There's many places you can find cheese. In the fridge, in the toaster, even on the heater. Sometimes you can find cheese in your own pants. Don't get grossed out by this, because to put it simply, your bits are an engine, and like any good engine, they need oil for lubrication. This oil is made up of many compounds, including exfoliates, skin cells, and various other sex juices, before and after. Sometimes these compounds build up, and the result is what we're on about. For guys, you might have heard of the term dick cheese, and for girls, vaginal discharge might be one you're familiar with. Please note that the term vagina cheese is an offensive term for girls, and penis discharge for guys. First, let's tackle vaginal discharge. Now, when I say the words vagina discharge, we're probably all thinking the same thing. Right? The vagina cleans itself much like a self-cleaning oven, but that's where the comparisons stop, hopefully. Vaginal discharge is not unusual. For the most part, it's odourless, it can be clear or milky, and like its distant cousin nasal discharge, its consistency can be thick or runny. Dick cheese collects underneath the hood of uncircumcised males. Circumcised males have less build-up to deal with, but in both cases it's good just to give it a wash every now and then. Just in the tub. Just pull it back, thrash it about, make sure the water's not too hot, but just, scrub it up, flip it around. Unlike girls, it can be smelly, and not Calvin Klein smelly. But for the most part, it's not unusual. Things that may affect your discharge are your menstrual cycle, pregnancy, sexual excitement, breastfeeding, and your diet. The point is, I'm in a lot of trouble. When this phenomenon becomes a problem is when your discharge, or cheese, becomes abnormal. But Jackie, what's abnormal? I'll tell you what's abnormal. For girls, if its odour becomes foul, if its colour changes to that of a greenish, greyish or yellowish white, or if its consistency becomes not dissimilar to that of cottage cheese. If any of these things are going on, do not be afraid to see a professional. Seriously, do not self-diagnose. For example, my milky discharge made me think I was a cow for 2 weeks. Boy, was I wrong. Meanwhile, for boys, well, I never bothered to ask. But if you really have any problems, go and see a doctor. Otherwise, just jump in the tub, thrash it about, pull it back, rinse it out, scrub it down. Make sure the water's not too hot. Again, just rinse it up. You know how it is. So now we know that cheese is nothing to be disgusted by.